Hey, what's up YouTube? Okay, so I know I said that I didn't want to do videos that other people have already done about Japan, like snacks, how to get to Japan, how to learn Japanese, what it's like in Japan, just the same old videos that you see all the time. I know I said I didn't want to do those type of videos, but this video has been requested a couple times, so I thought I'd make a story of it. This video is going to be about the first time I came to Japan, or when I moved to Japan. First things first, I know, yeah, my hair looks different. I cut my hair, so I'm crazy. You know, sometimes I'll walk out of a room with like just a normal pair of scissors and a razor to shave with, and I'll come out with a whole new hairstyle, which is what I'm known for. So when I get bored with my style, I like to change my style a lot. So this is the new style. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool, pretty good. You know, considering I did it myself with just a razor you shave with. But anyways, okay, let's get to the video. Okay, so this video is the first time I came to Japan / moved to Japan. Okay, so this story starts off back in Dallas, Texas. Yes, back in the good old US of A. Okay, so I'm gonna start the story off the night before I came to Japan. Okay, so the night before I came to Japan, my whole family came over to my house, you know, to see me off. You know, this was my last big hurrah, my last good party. You know, they wanted to make sure that, you know, I left with good memories, so each of my family members came and wished me, oh, good luck, you know, I hope, you know, you're happy in Japan, you know, I'm gonna miss you, you know. It's, you know, sad and happy, but still fun. It was still a fun, you know, get together the night before I came to Japan. And at the party, you know, everyone asked, okay, what do you want to eat and what do you want to drink? You know, this is your party. You get to decide what you want. So I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Just give me a shitload of alcohol, which they did. And for some reason, I don't know why I said this, but I regret it so much. I asked them for some KFC. I wanted to eat KFC as my last meal in the USA. And that was so stupid of me because I could eat KFC anywhere in Japan here, anytime. I guess I was craving KFC at the time and I really wanted to eat KFC, so I chose that. But man, I'm so stupid. You know what I should have chosen is a good old Texas bacon cheeseburger. You know, a giant bacon cheeseburger. Because if I would have known that it was going to take me a whole year to eat another good burger like that, I would have chose that. Because it did take me a year. I didn't eat another, and I was craving it so much. I didn't eat another good, juicy, giant bacon cheeseburger until I went to Tokyo, and I went to the Outback, and I ordered, you know, the bacon cheeseburger there, and it was delicious. I almost cried. It was so good. It was so good. Anyways, so I got alcohol and KFC. So we partied, yeah, got drunk, ate KFC. It was a good time. You know, we all talked, chat, laughed, cried. It was a good last party in the US. Anyways, or last get together or whatever. Anyways. So, you know, it gets late into the night and, you know, people start, you know, dropping like flies, like, you know, because we're drinking a lot, man. We're going crazy. And people start, you know, going to sleep. And I guess I end up going to sleep on the couch eventually. And, this was about, I think I fell asleep around 5 o'clock. It was 5 o'clock. Now, my flight was at 8 a.m. So I only got to sleep for like an hour and 40 minutes because I think I got up at like 6:40, took a quick shower, really fast, drunk. I did this all drunk because I was not feeling it. I was drunk and sleepy, and I was just like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. This was a bad idea, but I had to do it. I had to go. I had to keep moving. So, you know, I got dressed. Luckily I packed all my shit before, so I didn't have to do it drunk. Okay, so I got all my stuff. My dad got everyone in the truck, and he drove us to the airport. I remember this was a quiet ride all the way to the airport because everyone was still kind of drunk from the night before, and it was a kind of a sad moment too because, you know, I'm leaving, you know, and I don't know when I'm gonna see them again. I still haven't seen them. It's been 2 years almost, but finally when we got to the airport, you know, I went inside and they came with me, and you know, everyone was crying. You know, I wasn't crying, but everyone was crying. You know, crying. My mom, my dad, my sister, who, you know, we're never really super close, and we kind of argued a lot. But you know, even she cried. I got two sisters, a tiny one, a little one. She's 8, and then I got an not older than me, but an older sister who's 9. I think she's 20 now. She's gonna be 21 not next month, but in April. But anyways, so you know, after, you know, everyone said bye and it was a sad moment, everyone was crying, I went to the ticket counter, and you know, I gave the lady my papers. And I remember this, it was so funny. You know, she saw I was going to Japan and she saw my family there and crying. You know, she's like, "Oh, you're going to Japan, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Military?" And I was like, "Nope." And she's like, "Oh, school?" I was like, "Nope." And she said, "Work?" I said, "Nope." And you know, after those 3, she looked at me confused. Like, the expression on her face was like, "What?" Like, I really confused her. Her face was priceless. I still remember it. I will never forget that moment. Because it was so funny. Like, she was like, "Huh?" You know, like, she couldn't understand why. But I didn't tell her anything, you know. I just, you know, she gave me my ticket. I was like, "Oh, thank you, okay." You know, said bye to my family, waved to them one more time. Sad moment. And then I went through security, and I was kind of nervous because I took I had 6 Xanax pills, but I don't have a prescription. So I was like, "Man, fuck. Are they gonna question me about it? Where do I put them? And what are they gonna see them through the I don't know, X-ray machine thing? I don't know." And I was like, "Man, okay, fuck it." Okay, so I hid them in my wallet, inside my wallet, and I just kept it on me. Or no, I put it in the thing, you know, the bucket thing. Anyways, so I just left it in there. They didn't say anything, and I found out later that they don't really care if you have any type of pills like that on you. I'm pretty sure it's not all drugs, but Xanax is okay. But anyways, okay, so you know, I get through security, everything's cool, you know, and as I'm waiting for the for the plane to come so we can leave, I'm sitting there on the bench, and I'm listening to music, and I'm like, you know, I got a cool, calm, you know, collective expression, you know. I'm just listening to music, you know, bobbing my head, you know, chilling. And on the outside, I look like, oh, I'm just waiting for my flight. But on the inside, I was freaking terrified. I hate airplanes. You know, that's why I had the Xanax, because I hate, you know, roller coasters. Anything that, you know, has that stomach drop feeling. I hate it. I can't explain it. It's like a phobia of mine. Like, I try to explain to people for years, but they just think, you know, I'm being like scared or being a baby, but it's really something in my brain that says, like, "Oh fuck, you're in danger, like, I can't explain it. Like, it's something in my brain. It's like, it's a real phobia. Only I understand, because I've never met anyone who can relate to that. But like, I can't go on rides when I go to Disney World, or I can't go on any rides. I can't go on boats. I hate boats. Oh, that's another story. I got another story about a boat. It is amusing. So that's another video I'm gonna make. I hate airplanes, boats, roller coasters, anything, big dips in the road, anything where there's a stomach drop feeling. Like, my brain just flashes. Something goes off in my head. I'm in danger. And something's not normal, and I really hate it. So as I'm waiting there for the airplane to come, I'm like freaking out, because you know I'm about to get on this airplane, and I'm totally okay. I'm drunk, I'm sleepy, it's early in the morning, I'm freaking out. So I pop Xanax. My airplane still isn't here, so I was like, fuck. That made me even more nervous. Like, you know, hurry up, let's get on the airplane, let's go on the airplane. I think like what 30 minutes go by, 40 minutes, I don't know. So I pop another one to calm down because I still don't feel calm. So I'm like, fuck, I'm freaking out. Finally, we get on the airplane, and I am like super nervous. I sit next to this one dude who I think he was in the military or something. He's pretty cool. I think he was like same age as me or younger than me. And I was like, hey, what's up, dude? Since we're gonna be sitting together for the next 13 hours. So I was like, hey, what's up? It's like, oh, what's going on? So we're hanging out for a little bit, and then the lady's like, oh, if you want to move, you can move over, because there was a big aisle that was open and no one was sitting there. So she's like, oh, if you want to move, you can go ahead and move. So I was like, see ya. I didn't, because we were like close on the 2 rows by the window, the 2 seats by the window, and there's a whole aisle in the middle. So I was like, man, I'm sitting over there. So I got up and sat over there, and man, I was still like freaking out. I was like, man, my palms are getting sweaty. I'm squeezing the handles, not the handles, the armrest. And finally, I'm like, I got this other medication that is for motion sickness. It's really strong. I've read a lot about it online, that if you take it on an airplane, it'll knock you out for like 6 hours. So this is my backup. So I take it. So I got 2 Xanax in my system, a shitload of alcohol, and this one strong pill that's gonna knock me out. And it did knock me out. I mean, I can't even remember anything after that. It totally, like, for 13 hours, once I took it, I was out. I can't even remember the whole flight. I can't remember anything. I kind of remembered blurred memories of me trying to watch the Dark Knight Rises, but it's blurry, like I can't remember anything. So that shit knocked me out for 13 hours straight. And luckily it did, man, because I would have freaked out. Luckily I woke up like 20 minutes before we had to land, or 30 minutes before we had to land. Yeah, so once we landed, I went through the line, everyone was, I didn't know where the fuck to go. I was just following everyone, Everyone looked like they were pros at getting off the airplane. So they were like going through everything. So I was like, shit, I better follow everyone who was on the plane, because I don't know where I'm doing. I'm in a country I've never been before, and I don't know what everything is. Yeah, it's in English, but it's in Japanese, and I don't know the layout of the airport. So I'm like, fuck, just follow everyone, keep moving. And man, it was crazy. Like the first thing I see, I swear to God, I can't make this up. I don't know why anyone would kind of make this up. But the first thing I see in Japan, after everyone gets off that little shuttle thing that brought us, to the main airport, I see, like, as everyone is walking by, everyone is rushing, like walking fast, and I'm walking fast too. But I see a man on the ground bleeding, like maybe he was dead, I don't know, but he was in a puddle of blood. There was blood all over his face, and there was a cop like kneeling down, like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? And everyone, even I was like, what the fuck? And this dude looked dead. Like, he wasn't, I didn't hear him breathing. His mouth was open, his eyes were closed, there's just blood everywhere. And everyone was looking like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And even I was like, what the fuck? and so that was the first thing I saw when I was in Japan. Some guy dying, or in his own blood, I don't know. And the cop was like, oh my god, you okay? He was trying his best, but I don't know. I don't know what happened to the guy. But anyways, after that, I go through the what, customs? Is it customs? Where you gotta fill out the thing, or you gotta say, you gotta show them your passport, and they ask you why you here, whatever. So I went through there, and the guy's like, why are you here? And I told him, oh, because I like white skin and long black hair. I wanted to say that, but I didn't say that. I heard that somewhere on some YouTuber said that before, and I remember that, but I thought it was funny. But no, I told him everything, why I was there, and then he's like, okay, so let me go. I was off. I was like, oh, okay. So then you go to the I was in the part of the airport where people, pick up other people, like they look, And I'm looking for my wife, and I'm like, man, where the fuck is she? She's supposed to be here. She's supposed to be here, an hour before I got here, before the plane landed. She told me that. I'm like, man, where the hell? I'm looking around. I can't see her. So I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I go to the restroom because I still got all that alcohol in my system, and I've been on an airplane for 13 hours because I went straight from Dallas to Tokyo. So after I pee, I walk by, I see a whole bunch of people, but I don't see her. So I'm like, fuck. So I walk all the way to the end of the airport, and then I come back, and I walk by the same group of people, and I'm like, man, where the hell is she? Then I see this girl who's squatting on the floor with her hair is in her face. I can't see. And she's looking at her phone. A lot of Japanese girls, or people, a lot of Japanese people are always squatting, like when they smoke or when they're on their phone. Outside, you'll see that a lot. And I don't know how they do it for like minutes at a time. Like, man, they can. I try to do it, I can't do it. Maybe it's because I'm not very limber and I'm not very flexible or whatever, but I can't do it. Anyways, so I see this girl, and I go up to her. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I was looking for you this whole time. It's my wife. I saw her, and I was like, man, I was looking for you the whole time. Where the hell were you? She's like, man, I've been here for 2 hours. I was like, what? Bullshit. I saw you, or I was looking for you, and I didn't see you at all. Did you just get here? She's like, no, I've been here for 2 hours. What was wrong with your airplane? So I learned that the airplane was an hour late, so I was supposed to get there at 2. I got there at 3 p.m. So the airplane was an hour late, and she was there the whole time, like on her phone, so I couldn't see her because everyone was in a group and she was on the ground like that. But anyways, so I'm like, fuck. Well, let's go. I'm ready to relax. I've been on the move, moving constantly for like 14 hours, or I don't know. Anyways, so finally, we get on the bus and we go head out to the not airport, the hotel. So we go to the hotel, and yeah, it was pretty nice. I look out my window. Oh, there's a shitload of trees. Okay, so it's just like the US. Everything looked the same. I wasn't surprised or anything. I wasn't like, oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Because, all I saw was an airport and the hotel, and then outside the hotel, and there's a shitload of trees. So everything looked the same. We got to the hotel maybe like late in the evening, so we ate dinner, at the hotel downstairs, and then we watched movies, and then we just hung out and drank. Then we had awesome sex all night, and then the next day after that, we went to an onsen, and we hung out, and it was pretty cool. And then we had awesome sex in the onsen, and then when we went back to our rooms and had awesome sex again there. But yeah, that was the story when I first came to Japan. Man, I'm trying to cut this video down, but I know it's gonna be a long video. But if you stayed through the whole video, then thank you so much, because I know these videos, if first of all, if the person isn't interesting, and if the story isn't interesting, then it's hard to sit through these long videos. And even when I watch like other people's long videos, I watch them on 1.5 times speed, 1.5 times speed or whatever. So you could totally do that on my videos. As long as you watch them and comment and rate them, that's what matters to me. But thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I try to put out videos weekly, all the time. Keep my channel growing. Please comment below if you have any comments, similar stories, you want to ask me questions about the story or anything. Go ahead and comment. And thank you for your time. Please be sure to look out for the next video, because it's coming. All these videos, I'm gonna do funny story videos and stuff, so they're coming out, so watch out for them. Anyways, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this long. Goodbye.